Hey! What's up, everybody? Listen.
I'm dying because that intro is like so signature.
I hope y'all are doing it by now. And listen, let's start by saying, yo, you're hot.
Yo.
They're hot, but you see?
So there's a story behind this hat. Well, okay,
Ooh.
First you know I love hats, but
yeah,
this one I bought for a Halloween costume. At Party City. We were it was like the group of us, and we wanted to do the purge.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I had a red mask, wicked,
Yeah.
and this hat. I needed the hat and the mask, and then I had some chains rattling on the floor. Oh yeah.
I am loving it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's sharp.
Thank you.
It's you. It's popping. I love it. It's unique.
How about the jacket?
Yeah, we torn it up again.
Wow, that looks so.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, if everybody, I don't know how many people have noticed, but we have had our logo created for a while now.
Yeah.
And we're very happy with it. We've been experimenting, putting it on, different types of merch. Coming soon. Merch.
Wait, so tell me now, this time you got Chef Cee on
Correct.
the front, except the first one that you have, you put it on your
collar.
On the collar.
Correct. And you'll see me put it in different places. It depends on the type of chef jacket I get.
Yeah.
This is not a typical one. I wear it short sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
The cut is different here with the buttons. So collar wise, it really wouldn't have worked. So I went there. But yeah,
that's true, because the other one kind of stood up a little bit more, right?
But y'all gonna see
is
us switching it up.
Nice. I love it. I
Yeah,
know.
even the team. Listen.
I got my own chef jacket.
Yes,
That I'm gonna be wearing in the vegetable show that we're putting on this weekend.
Excited this weekend. Yes,
I'm very excited because
right.
that's kind of like vegetarian is something that I kind of practice from Monday through Friday.
And you do well with it though.
You
eat very well.
Based on my health and just overall what happened to me. Like the cancer thing. So I kind of
absolutely
started to steer towards a vegetarian or plant-based a little bit, but I still eat. Because I don't want to deprive myself, so I still eat meat on the weekends and, like a French fry and thing on thing.
Like a chicken and
then fry hot dog. No hot dogs.
Look at chicken from various places. But no, so speaking of that though, your health, I know you just said because, when you were diagnosed and you had to change your diet.
Yes.
But truth be told, you always had that mindset. You was always very conscious of food and eating healthy because you were eating that way before you got diagnosed because you had gone through
the blood clotting.
And you had to kind of change your diet anyway with what you went through just with that whole side.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think anybody knows
about my blood clotting. Oh my God.
Listen,
from blood clots to breast cancer, it was quite a freaking year.
Back to back.
So I'll tell you guys a little story. 2017, it was in the summertime. I was sitting at my desk. I had suitcases in my car because I was supposed to fly out later on that afternoon to go to New York for an interior design event. Right. But that morning, I woke up and I felt a little stuffy. So, I'm like,
stuffy and you're like congested?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, I hope I don't catch a cold because no one's stopping me from going to New York, right?
Right.
And, fast forward to, I'm in the office and I'm working, but I'm gradually feeling more stuffy. But not only that, it becomes painful to breathe.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh boy. I mean, it's just getting worse and worse and
scary.
worse.
It sounds absolutely terrifying.
I texted Craig probably about 3 o'clock, and I'm like,
I think I remember him telling me
I'm
that too.
driving myself
to the hospital. I
because
remember that.
It's really painful now. So I get to the hospital, which wasn't too far from work, thank God. And he met me there. Get to the hospital, told them, you know, it was painful to breathe. And, you know, when you have breathing issues, they check you in like right away.
Exactly.
So immediately they x-rayed my chest.
Yeah.
Oh my God, blood clots all up and down in my lungs.
Lord have mercy.
Had I waited, I probably would not be
like
here.
an hour or more too.
I would have been gone from a pulmonary embolism.
God's grace and mercy, man.
So then they put me on thinners. So, you know, they put you on thinners for at least 30 days and they check you, make sure the clots are gone. And they were gone. About a year later, I'm working out, muscle cramp in my right leg.
You was feeling it in your leg.
I'm like, oh man.
So it just moved, it thinned out, but it kind of just moved to another area now for you.
It did. It did. And this time it was worse.
What, the pain?
The pain.
Then the tightening of your chest and not breathing?
No, it was, I'll tell you, it was down in my, because it was in my right foot.
The foot
I
part.
felt like
the foot batam.
there was a muscle cramp. I felt like I had planters.
Like a constant
yeah,
cramp.
Man, it was just tightening.
Wow.
And then I felt like I had what do they call it? Plantar fasciitis. Sorry, I can't even say it properly. Something that's on the bottom of your foot.
I know what it is.
Google it. Anyway.
Like a wart.
Oh, damn wart.
Isn't that plantar's wart or something?
Oh my
anyway.
God.
Do they know what we're drinking? They don't.
No, Tom Collins.
Cheers.
Cheers. But this is important.
Go ahead.
But it can save someone's life. So.
Absolutely, honey. Go ahead.
So I bought some different sneakers. I went to a foot doctor and nothing.
So how many days was it cramping at that point?
Oh my God, it's probably been a whole month now.
So why would you go? See, this is the thing I don't understand. We talked about this the other day about men. You men out there, especially men, Caribbean black men in general, but I can just state from what I know, you men do not, I don't know what it is about you not going to the doctor and getting checked up, especially when it comes around time for that prostate, that check, that thing. Y'all need to get it done because listen, you have to get a checkup. So, and I say this to ask her now, why would you walk around or even
because I think I can fix it myself. I think it's gonna go away. But
that type of feeling for
it gets better. So one night I'm like, after work.
She said it gets better.
I go to the bar with my friend and I'm like, we're sitting there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the hospital because something is wrong. So texted Craig again. I'm like, I'm on my way. I'm gonna be leaving the bar soon. And let's just go to the emergency room tonight.
Yeah.
Fast forward, I'm in the emergency room. They took a look at my foot bottom and was like, oh, you are being checked in. Apparently, I have clots. I had clots in my vein, which is what is known as a deep vein thrombosis. And it was cutting off circulation to my foot. I was very lucky again that clot did not travel up into my lungs, past my heart, and to my brain, giving me a stroke.
Merciful God. Yes.
So 9 o'clock the next day, which was a Friday, I had surgery. And then, fast forward to today, I was diagnosed with antiphospholipid syndrome. So I have an autoimmune disease where my blood clots. So now I'm on thinners.
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life. So I have to now pay attention because of that.
Yes.
I got to pay attention to the type of foods.
Absolutely.
Because they're natural clotters.
So what are the types of food that are natural clotters? Just so I know, because you eat everything I make, so I need to know.
So kale is like the biggest one that is Oh yeah.
So, but the family, like say spinach.
So I have to, like, I'll eat a little bit, but that cannot be my main meal. So.
Yeah, because we eat some spinach and...
Yeah, but not a lot.
It's over. It's a wrap for you.
Me
not able to carry nobody at hospital. If Craig is not here, me come home and see her laying on the floor. Me not able. My head can't take those kind of things.
Well, you know what?
I wouldn't.
I'm very careful now, and I know that, you know, because of me telling my story on social media, you know, a lady like reached out to me and said that I helped save someone's life.
Of
you
course.
know, just by being aware.
Of course. That's why I always like catch you off guard, and I don't mean to sometimes, and I'm not doing it out of any, you know, whatever. I just think it's so important for you to share because of who you can touch, because of awareness.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I was talking trash to the men earlier, but it's awareness. Don't be that one. Don't be that person who, when you do go to the doctor and you get your test come back and it should be like, oh, well, this was hurting me 3 years ago, and if I should have would have checked.
Oh my God, yeah.
Don't be that one. Just it's about awareness
to your body.
Yeah, there you go.
Listen to your body. If something is wrong, something is wrong.
Yeah, don't neglect. You know? Do not neglect. Like, if you feel it, it's just encouraging you. Sweet Hand Cooking Team, please, is encouraging you to go take care of yourself. That too, and as we're speaking on health, you know, mental health too.
Oh my
mental health is just so.
Mental health is big. This past year, the pandemic, it was an automatic, you can't see anyone anymore. You know what that... Oh my God, it affected so many people.
Yeah, and it goes so like, I can't think of the word I want to use for it right now. You just sometimes don't know. You don't know when somebody's, you know, struggling with mental health issues, who's never been diagnosed or just doesn't have the knowledge to know that there's... And it doesn't mean that your mental health, all that, you know, you get up every day, you put a bra on top of your head, and you walk down the street with a banana grass skirt or something like that. You know, you walk down the street like a crazy person. That's what I'm trying to say. Mental health could be something that, you know, you can't help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you need medication for it, but you just don't know because you're not aware. Mm-hmm. You know? Even from the babies.
But there's a disclaimer. We're not doctors. We're just speaking from personal experience. So, nobody come with it and come and talk about fact. See?
I'll drink to that.
On that note.
I'll drink to this mental health cocktail. Okay, so what we got going on? What we got going on? Business-wise, thank you all for continuing to subscribing and sharing, donating, commenting, encouraging the team. It's well appreciated. We got like I think I mentioned in the last episode, we're officially
an LLC.
An LLC now.
Yeah.
And we're definitely having conversations about what we're going to be stepping into next growth-wise.
Yeah.
So April is going to definitely be a busy month and a lot of different things going on. Me personally committing to just being more visible with maybe some live stuff, some tutorials, and just some little, vlogs about seasonings and different produce and things,
because I think people
pairings and stuff like
that.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, like I mentioned, we know you guys are watching. We hear the feedback, but for numbers to show and to help the Sweet Hand team, if you need to subscribe to YouTube to enable to comment and do that, definitely go over to the Sweet Hand Cooking Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also under the umbrella is Ashley Georgette. If you've seen already, I know you have seen what's going on. And I'm just, ecstatic about that. And Auntie Rose.
Yeah.
Auntie Rose is looking pretty cute on Instagram there.
She had moving style now.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff going on. So,
awesome.
We're happy about that. How's it been for you with just life and juggling kind of you work 2 businesses, kind of 2-3 businesses, kind of, and just personal and
it's a lot.
How's it been for you?
It's a lot, but it's exciting. I'm the type of person that, once I put my mind to something and I need it to exceed, I'm gonna give it my all. I read a quote today: if you don't give, not today, but earlier this week, that says if you don't give 100%, don't expect 100%. I am firmly, wholeheartedly believer in that. If you don't put in whatever you need to put in order to grow, how do you expect to get, your return? So, yes, it's a lot, but sometimes I don't pay attention to it because I absolutely love it.
You're so engrossed.
I'm so into it.
I get that.
And
I get that.
Being an entrepreneur, I love the idea that I'm in charge and I control what is coming to the table, the food that is coming to the table, because I know at the end of the day, I'll give it 100%.
Yeah.
And I also know that
shit.
if I don't give it 100%, shit's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So it's up to me,
Yeah.
And
if it's to be, it's up to me.
yeah. And I try to pass that on, but it's people move at their own pace.
For sure.
And that's also something that I have to realize too. But we have a business to run. Say?
Look on the calendar. I like it. That's all I keep hearing. Look on the calendar.
I got 2 calendars. I got a real work calendar and a
real life
calendar.
calendar. But that's valuable stuff. Valuable stuff that you've shared, and I think I love that part about your work ethic, and just
what I got that from my father. My dad, God rest his soul, was the hardest working man that I have ever seen. My father makes sure we want for nothing. Make sure my mother wanted for nothing. I mean, this man works so hard, and he would get up early, and I think that's why I love to garden. But he would get up early, take care and plant them. Take care to make corn meal for the dog.
Wow.
Walk the dog.
And
swim.
then go tend to the animal there,
and then go work.
Did he have a farm? Did he have pigs and chicken and all of that?
He had a few chickens.
So he had to go get the eggs and all of that.
He did all of that. And when you grow up with that and you see that, it's like, okay, so now you know what to do, that you have to work hard in order to get your returns, but at the same time you got to try and not kill yourself, right?
Yeah, and I mean it's so great that you shared that, because it's funny, my mom and even my grandparents and aunts and stuff, they'll share stories about the things that my mom and them had to do before they went to school in the morning at the house.
Yeah.
Before they went to school in the morning at the house, okay?
For them time, they
a whole 8 hours day of work before they went to school in the morning, then go to school and do whatever. Make sure they didn't mess up the good school shoes and the white shirts to wear the uniform that they have to wear for the week. Different times. So, the era they were brought up in just has instilled such a different philosophy and appreciation of things, and the mentality is just, it's insane. And it's like when I was younger, I used to be like, hush with your little, I won't say psalms, but your little riddles and little things you used to say to us about,
oh boy,
quotes and stuff. But you
were one of those kids, huh?
Yeah.
Troublesome chatbot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I didn't talk. I didn't play that.
You know what my grandmother
said? As much
said?
as I could, I might try to turn up my face or talk. No, you know what my thing was? The talking under the breath shit.
Oh, you know what? My grandmother would have said? She wanna box you.
Mumbling under your breath.
She wanna box you and twist up your jaw and then mouth just clench up.
You will remember that. You saw your mouth. Yeah, but we didn't play that. Like, we came up right after that era, so we were the type, if you're in the room and grown folks start a conversation, you just got one look and you knew what. And
you need to exit.
Now,
exit left, please.
Yeah, exit. Let's do that. Exit
to the left,
please. But now, man, it's different. So back to what you said. It's I'm glad that you shared that because, it's vital. It's it's just not the same.
It's not
these days. But also with you saying that, I like that about you and your work ethic, like I was saying before, because I believe I have strong work ethics and I can be disciplined and focused, but I love that you hold me accountable. You know what I mean? And then you hold me accountable, but you work, but you show action too. Like, you hold me accountable to what you're doing anyway. You know what I mean? But you're doing the same thing. So
the thing for me is that I can nudge you in the right direction, and I think that you're smart enough to pick up on where I'm trying to nudge you and trying to see what I see, but how you get to the same destination. Who am I to say that that's wrong? That's not me. I'm not going to tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just trying to get everyone to see that how something may be important, but how you take to get there, that's entirely up to you as long as you get there.
So what would be some advice you would give me about how to get there? You definitely you've definitely given me the foundation. You definitely provided me resources. Always giving me resources. So what else could you add to that? Or would you at this point,
Oh no, I will continue to give you advice and continue to help you. My advice would be to do your own research. Do your research into maybe what I'm telling you so that you can probably maybe see different...
Articulate it myself.
Yes, exactly. Articulate it yourself. Maybe see other people's opinions of the same thing. But try to understand and always bring it back to, why did we start this in the first place? There is something there that prompted you to start this in the first place. Where you want to go and how you're going to bridge that gap to get there.
So true. And I did, again, with you already giving me the business plan to look at, like just...
And I started it.
Having that whole resource, like that whole template, it's like, okay. And because it's all. I think the most scary thing about this for me, if I might be just frank and candid, what terrifies me is just how possible this is also possible.
Well, you
and like it's gonna happen. Yeah, and it's like you look back on it now and you look at the thing and the product and who I work with and just
man.
And it's terrifying, but in a good way. It's like, when you have that on your heart, this dream, and it's like, all right, the feedback you're getting, like from my brother or from people who I don't expect. My neighbor across the street. What are you doing this weekend? Your family just went to the beach. I'm not going with them. I'm staying because I'm watching this weekend. I'm watching an episode of The Sweet Hanky.
That's nice. Such
it's like, or somebody saying, "Oh man, listen, I can't take my." We actually got a compliment the other day that they love the dialogues. Maybe not over the show, but they are glued. They cannot stop watching the dialogues.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, shout out to Keith, KLB. Hope to see you soon, man, KLB. Mom was sharing with me that he was, he never knew our history. He was so intrigued to hear where we started. And
that's awesome.
That you were, diagnosed and where we all, just how we came with the name. Yeah. A lot of people said, so that's how the name. And so, so it's, when you hear that compliment, I'm like, what? So that's awesome. you know, I'm not running from it, but it just, I don't know, just it's a little bit terrifying.
You know what?
It's like, because I know it's going to happen.
Yes.
It's
I guess
terrifying.
I don't feel that way because I'm excited about it.
Be excited.
I see it. I didn't say a word. Hello. Anyway, back to me. I'm excited about it, but I also know that if there's one of us that needs help, there's someone there to help.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's like we're there
support
to
is,
hold.
the
support is
it's
strong.
crazy. It's so strong.
It is really.
These guys support me
it.
like nothing, and you know, it's just like there's such a level of respect for. We just respect each other so much.
Yeah.
It's just it's unexplainable, but
yeah.
But you know, but don't get me wrong, I'm not discouraged. I'm going full face in
because she's ready to cook this weekend. I mean, can't wait.
What? Listen, when y'all, I know you've seen the full episode. Big things go. Listen, when y'all, so this weekend, caprese sandwich will be up.
Released.
That's a lot of fun. Make sure you have subscribed to the show. Make sure your bell notification is on.
We're doing the vegetarian.
We are filming. We're taping this weekend. So
and
the
I'm
vegetarian,
cooking.
me and my chef. I'm not going to give away any insiders.
Yeah.
It's a vegetarian curry tofu with
It's
polenta.
gonna be
with polenta.
Pure vegetarian base. Even the drink is gonna be. Oh my god!
It's
just
exciting.
Really nice.
We've got
excited.
guests. We've got 2 guests here from out of town.
Yes. I'm excited about that.
It's going to be fun. So stay tuned. But we've got the caprese video launching this weekend. We've just done some new recordings. We recorded. We're bringing some little junior chefs into the picture. So we've got our little junior chef Shanae. She's going to do a little bacon, and we've got a little bacon video of hers to go up.
And don't forget Auntie Rose's banana fritters
But Auntie
video.
Rose's banana fritters has to go up.
Yes.
Dialogues there every week. There's been a lot of traffic on Ashley Georgette this week.
Yes.
It's just like I see it sometimes, and I'm like, wait a minute, because I know where the picture was taken and the materials and who took it, and I'm just like, this girl bad.
It is. I'm loving it.
You're bad.
So what I worked on this week is getting the packaging all set. And so I'm going to play with that this weekend too, so that we can make sure that it is a nice presentation for when it's delivered to you. So we're going to play with that.
I don't really think...
I can't wait for the unboxing part. That's the best part, you know, the unboxing.
We're definitely going to have to do a video on that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think... Yeah, we need to talk about that in the meeting. Get that on the YouTube thing. You actually putting the whole package together for your first
yes.
Oh, speaking of that, by the time the vegetarian video and everything goes up, we will be at 100 subscribers. Giveaway. You do not want to miss, so make sure you are tuned in, subscribed, bell notification, you're following.
We'll put the instructions on how to win inside somewhere on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yeah, well, after these couple of videos go up, we will be at 100 subscribers, so you don't want to miss on that. What else is going on?
You know, just tell them that already. Shall I tell them again?
Because you gotta keep. As you say, we gotta stay in. You know, if you don't subscribe, we're almost at 100 subscribers. After that video goes up, we will be at 100 subscribers.
Y'all telling people that
we're almost at 100, so you don't want to miss that because there'll be a giveaway.
Oh God.
What else is going on with you?
No, that's it.
Nothing. That's it. Okay.
That is it. I think this was another nice chat with you,
As
Chef Cee.
always, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Some good laughs, great drinks.
Tom
Cheers.
Collins, cheers.
You guys have a good day.
Bye.
See you next week.